I'm in Bunkie, Louisiana, where I met with Avoyelles Parish native Nick Augustine. Augustine is a comedian, entertainer, and host, and an autism awareness advocate who shares laughter and lessons while bringing joy and information to Acadiana Parish and beyond.
I'm trying to tell you, man, she ain't tell me gonna do all this. Who paying for this?
You paying for this. You gotta get it.
It coming out of my pocket?
Yep.
She you want me to come yet? Oh my God, man, how much is, man, they say it's gonna be about $2,000, about right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, no. Come on, man. How you want me to do it, right there?
Yeah. Get your sexy on.
I'm a grown man, I don't know nothing about no sexy, man. You trying to say I'm pretty? What you trying to say, man? Huh? Go take the picture, man, take the picture.
Milbert Coleman Jr. is Stine's stepfather.
What's the proudest moment you've had seeing him evolve as an entertainer and as a father?
Oh, from day one, but not one particular thing. I think it was all throughout the whole process, seeing him going from 0 to 100, and the feedback and the support that he got from, his friends and family, and some of the haters. Some of the haters play a part in it, and it kept him going.
He's known Stine since he was about 11 years old.
Always curious. I saw the intellectual side in him, a little bit rowdy. He didn't play, but he's attractive to friends. He had a lot of friends.
When they met, Coleman says he immediately saw Stine's passion for entertaining and helping others.
Because he was always outgoing and people always coming to do things, advice and everything else. And his mannerism of speaking and getting things together, getting things to go around that time.
He's seen Stine's journey, becoming a father, eventually blending comedy and autism awareness.
To me, it's the pride in it. And I know Lil Nick Jr., and we've seen the stride that he's come since he first was diagnosed. And the way that Nick is handling it on the stage and everything else, it's sort of hand in hand. And he's not taking it too bad. I know the stress and the stuff is on him, but I see he can handle that precious.
Church, he loved it to sing in the choir. Oh, he always wanted to be a leader. He loved it to be around people, and anything that was going on in church, he wanted to take part of it. And so I knew then, as a child, that he was going to be a leader.
Deborah Coleman is Stine's mother, and just like her husband, she saw her son's knack for comedy as a child.
Oh, he was so awesome. He was a great child, a great baby. He was so outgoing. He was playful. He loved it, my mom and dad. We stayed in their house when he was younger. He was so sweet. He was always talking to people. He was raised in a family that taught values. And so as a child, he was raised the old-fashioned way. And he still instilled all that inside of him.
Stine is her only child. She says talent runs through their family. She's a member of the Augustine Sisters, a group of gospel singers.
So I would work at the nursing home then, and so I always had to learn our songs and stuff over there. But when he was a kid, I had to go home, get him dressed. Sometimes we'd travel all over the world, and I had to put a little suit on him. He was always active and ready to go and say, "Mom, where we going today? Or we are going singing here and there."
So when she had Stine, she was sure he'd share in those skills.
So how does it feel to watch him blend his comedy with autism awareness today?
Oh, awesome. He's a great speaker. He's always been a great person. He's always been open to the public. And just to see him grow every day, and just to see him go out there and just be a people's person, and just tell the world how you feel, and knowing that he's raised an autism child. So it makes the world comes together when he's out there telling his story. A lot of people that he knows now knows what he goes through. So it's just so exciting to watch that he's able to come together with other parents that has autism kids, and they love the way he speaks, and they fill their hearts with this joy of that, okay, we might have a problem, but listening to him, it makes the world a better place for autism kids.
That's your kids too. Those kids are there 8 hours out the day. Matter of fact, we need to push that up to another 8. My family, probably the most
It's my proudest achievement. I joke with my wife all the time. I said, whether you leave today or tomorrow, I'm proud. You know, we both laugh about it.
Stine grew up moving around Avoyelles Parish.
Hickory Hill, I want to say, is where I got my values from, well, my thinking. If you want to ask anybody, what's Hickory Hill, what it's about, I think you can honestly put my picture up there, because I'm up and down. I'm the old guys from where I'm from. Proud of it.
He was honored to represent his family while going to church with his mom and grandparents.
Just say I don't do nothing else in this world. I have accomplished something. Well, number one, I have accomplished my family's legacy, right? The Augustines, by having more Augustines. But I grew up, right? I got to see two married people that was married for over 50 years, every day. Man come home, bring the check, woman's cooking. I got something to eat, I'm spoiled, so I don't come from a broken home. I had two parents that just went their separate ways, but also shared the same mutual love for me and made sure I had everything I wanted and needed. I was blessed.
His late grandfather inspired a character named T-Dan and influenced Stine to be the man he is.
My grandfather had those 6 daughters and no boys, and I'm the only one with the last name. So that's where the pressure came from. Being forced to be a Southern gentleman, like, hey, look, you're the only one, the only hope for the last name to continue. You got to have boys, and you also have to be a respectable person, because that's going to trickle down.
Stine is a 3-time STA Southern Tea Awards nominee, even proudly earning a nomination for the Community Impact Award and 1/4 of the Acadiana Kings of Comedy. He has more than a decade in comedy and entertainment, while also becoming an advocate for autism and special needs awareness.
The spectrum is wide with autism awareness. My oldest son, we found out when he was 12 years old. After we found out about my son Nicholas, we know how to go get you tested and see the cues. My son Jaden is highly functioning, meaning you probably wouldn't tell. He probably have a social differentness. He like kind of unique socially. Don't want to really talk. Let you talk about the subjects he like, then he's like me. Boom, he's gone. He's well spoken, very, very well spoken. And one thing about autism kids, or autistic kids, all of them have a unique gift. It's perfection when they do it. I could see him being a scientist or something like that. I could see him being a professor. My son Nicholas, how we even got introduced to the world of autism, he was 1-2 years old, talking, doing normal things, and I guess 2.5, 3, my wife started seeing the decline. He wasn't speaking at all. He wasn't answering to his name. And he had social things. He only eat certain things, you know, react to certain people. Sensory, you would see him flipping lights off with everything, covers over his head all the time, just to sleep. So we got him tested and we found out, you know, he had autism. It was horrific the way they explained it to us. Like, hey, he may not ever, you know, do certain things. He may not ever talk. That love, you know, that you have for the child, you feel like you knew for those couple, is gone. It's not coming back. He probably never show you the love you feel like you want. So you honestly feel, this is a hard thing to say, and my wife took it the hardest, I think. That's why she's more quiet, she's more, you know, in the back. You mourn a child you haven't lost. That is hard. But we believe in God and His family, and I didn't take that. I wouldn't accept in that. I've done all the research. I've met different parents. I'm in different groups. And to say I'm a father, you would think the mother or somebody would do that, and I'm a little different. We have come together as a family and loved him and pushed him, right? We don't accept, okay, you could do it. Or if you can't, let's see if you can. And let's see if you try it a few more times if you can. If you can't, you can't, but we're going to see if you can. And guess what? My son speaks now. My son, look, he's into everything he's into, man. I mean, Nicholas is amazing. He probably don't speak in, like, you know, sentences yet, but he speaks, and I'm cool with that. We thought we'd never hear his voice. I love it. I want to hear it all the time. Now I got to tell him, hey, man, it's enough, bro. Like, it's a talk of the family, too, you know? So I'm like, oh. My job, I think I found the reason why I was born. I'm dead serious. I think I was put on this earth to be loved, to experience different things, to survive life-threatening situations, to not grow up with your father in the home. All of those things that most people would look at as a negative became a plus for me. because now I overly love my children. I overly involved.
Local news outlets calling Stine a social media sensation who's toured city to city, hosted events, improv shows, and at the Caroline Comedy Stage. He spent 10 years as a motivational speaker through his T-Dan skits, inspiring others through humor and heart. As an entrepreneur, he says he's helped bring other creatives along in every city he's touched. And through it all, Nick Stine, the entertainer, has built a decade-long legacy of clean comedy, proving that laughter can heal, uplift, and connect us all. Comedian Steve Harvey's story and style inspired Stine's comedy career, which began back in 2017 when a friend asked him to perform.
Just naturally talking about current events killed it. There's not many avenues in like South Louisiana that you can go to. So I had to start from scratch and create my own way. Like honestly, I had to carve my own path. But to be honest, it really started, that's stand-up, but the comedy really started by doing videos online. And people, they gravitated towards it because of the accents. The videos was funny, so I just added both of them. So really, I'm my own business.
His grandmother and mom encouraged Stine to be versatile and perform some clean comedy while prioritizing success in the entertainment business either way.
I don't want to be a one-trick pony either. Now, I'm not vulgar, but I do curse. And sometimes I get on stage and you be like, man, you didn't curse at all. Like, for real? My shows got bigger, right? Because let's be honest, a lot of people, this is a raunchy, and you know, this world is different. You got to give people what they want too. Look, you can be cool when people come to you. That's cool, and that's where my value came in, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm not going against my values. But my grandmother was the main reason I didn't curse though. Nicholas, don't do no cussing. If you do some cussing, I'm not coming to support you. I'm not doing it, right? Don't embarrass me. She was serious about what I was going to become. She did like, don't you dare embarrass me, which is a joke. And I didn't curse. Her and my mother told me two things. She said, if you're really good, you don't need to cuss. If you're good. But if you're not good, go ahead and cuss. So she knows how to trick my mind. I was like, what? I'm good, right? So I went that way. My mother told me about the business. She was like, hey, you're not good, tell somebody to come pay to see you. Because she's been doing this all her life. And so she knows. So when I got both of them done, my grandma was like, hey, she see me on TV a few times, you can go ahead and cuss, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. So.
Oh, he always liked to make somebody laugh or do something to get your attention. And he was just like that his whole life.
Kenneth Prevost is Stine's father.
Oh, sometimes he was, I guess you could say, he was just being a kid. Nothing outrageous or anything like that. He was well-mannered and obedient. I didn't spend as much time with him as I wanted to, but because of personal reasons, but as we went on, we got over it, and we've been moving forward ever since.
Prevost says there are so many proud moments he's witnessed on Stine's journey. However, seeing him succeed as a dedicated father tops the list.
Being a father of an autistic child is, I applaud him for that. It's a part of his life, and he makes sure it has top priority.
He's progressive, proactive, good person throughout. There's no pretending. And I think he lets, in the past, a lot of things slide, and going into the future, I think he's going to tell it just like it really is. Even if it might be some feelings hurt, but that's the way it is.
The trio of grandparents say raising a child with autism comes with some challenges, but with a combo of extra caring, learning, and a strong support system, things work out.
Love, patience, and try to get an education on autism, what it really is. Because I just seen it in Nick, he's extraordinary, very talented, very, very smart. Be real and true to who you are, and everything will be all right.
Sometimes you have good days, bad days, but all your good days will weigh out all the bad days. So just hang in there and just pray. Get on your knees and pray, because God always will make a way.
That's a serious issue, and I'm just proud of it. It's a little work, but you just got to let them know you love them. And they might not can express all of that, but just so you know that they know. Get out and see him and you'll welcome his personality. He'll come into your life.
Family is everything for Stine. He cherishes his mom and grandmother's support even more, with his grandfather passing away years ago.
Every day I probably drop a tear. This is dead serious, man. Because of that love. It's different. Think about having 3 people all your life. And that's the love. No matter what happens, I'm going to be all right. Just off of their love. And you lose one. Now you got 2. Now you overly love them. Some people get away from their parents because they want to get away from the pressure. They want to get away from the values. They want to create their own path, or they don't want, you know, I don't want to live up to, I'm not living up to what you want me to be. I'm being who I want to be, but I also know you want the best for me. So I'm going to listen to a lot of what you say because that's my higher self is the best for me, right? So if the people who love me want the best for me, why? When an old person dies, like a library getting burned down to the ground. So while my library is still up, I'm trying to read every book.
Stine created a support group for parents of children with autism called Favored Parents.
I do know the struggles, right, personally, and I also understand what parents go through. See, we forget about the parents. We always focus on the kids, and I want to say this too. Kids become adults, and that's my main, the driving force for me doing this. He's okay now. I have it now. I can withstand the rain right now, but what about when I leave and I'm no longer here? That's a nightmare that keeps me up at night. I can't sleep. My wife can be happy right now and then she instantly think about that and it kills her day. And what about your kid that you are raising with them, you know, and what if they're the only child? But you do have kids you're raising with them like, oh, they're gonna take care of them. What if they're not as strong as you? That unconditional love comes. I need people to stop saying it because unconditional means unconditional. So people don't know, you know, what you deal with internally. Like, it's made me stronger. I can't complain.
Stine says he's grateful for every Day One supporter across the nation, especially his supporters club known as Team Big Deal.
Going to the Breezy Bowl, y'all going to the young boy, you might as well come to Nick Stine. You want to have a great time? 2-hour shows. I never noticed that I was doing 2 hours. Everyone said they feel like 30 minutes. 2 hours of a show having fun. So y'all come out, it's Nick Stine the Entertainer. I love everybody who love me, and I love everybody who hate me because you push me.
Reporting in Bunkie, I'm Maisha Johnson for AMP News, storytelling for the people.